Hello all. We'll talk about CeeVaa. So starting off with the problem statement, say you're a janitorial company owner in New York and you want new commercial clients. Now we'll talk about the reality. You open Google Maps, you search for something like offices near me, you click the first result and you look for someone to contact. But unfortunately, there's no owner name, there's no direct email. It's just a generic contact form and some front office number. You don't even know who is the person who takes business decisions here. So you go back to the next one and try again. Same thing. 30 to 40 businesses later, you hardly have a few emails, which are very generic, and a few phone numbers. And even if you call them, you don't know if they are actually looking for a cleaning company right now or not. So you're reaching the wrong people at the wrong time. So now that's what CeeVaa is trying to fix. So before we get into the solution, the market, I want to talk about the market. Uh, we want to start off this product selling to the janitorial, HVAC, and the landscaping businesses. And these account to around 282,000 businesses in the US. That's catering to this is a $500 million market. Uh, and these businesses right now pay anywhere between 300 to 500 dollars per month to lead generation agencies. Now we'll quickly move on to the product demo, right? So once a user logs in, this is where they would land. They can search for literally anything. Let's say I search for janitorial and I do New York. And so basically, what we are doing at the back end is we are discovering new businesses from Google Maps. So this is going to take some time because it involves certain processing. So in the meanwhile, I'll show you an already enriched dashboard. I'll keep switching between tabs. So this is a dashboard that comes, sorry, this is the discovered businesses that come from Google Maps. Yeah. So if you look at this, initially this is all you get. You don't have any emails. Now the next step is the TinyFish agents now enrich each of these records to actually produce the intent whether this particular business would buy, would this particular business would are looking for your services right now, along with the decision maker name. So again, switching back here, I found 25 businesses for janitorial. So immediately I can start enriching each of them in bulk, or let me enrich, in the interest of time, a few contacts, a few businesses. So what is happening here is the TinyFish agents are now going to scrape the web multiple sources to identify the key business owner and the intent, if that particular business is looking for your services. This is all live and the agents are doing its job. So I'll show you an enriched dashboard. So this is the enriched dashboard. If you look at here, you have the owner name, you have the source, and then if you click on it, you have the emails. So you can directly reach out to the person. And this is the intent I'm talking about. It clearly gives you a prioritized lead list so that you know whom you should be reaching and when you should be reaching. And the system is automatically capable of sending email sequences based on the intent. So here the sessions are running and you see there you already are getting results from the TinyFish agents. So that's the product demo on at a very high level. So while the agents are running, so we have some traction. I have three customers who have signed up for pilots, and they say this is quite a friendly tool because there's no all-in-one tool that caters for their market. And finally, I'm looking for $1 million to do three things. First thing is hire someone in the US to drive sales. Second thing is I want to launch a iOS and Android app because the businesses that we are targeting are not a desk job, so they're on the field. So a mobile app would make much more sense. And finally, I want to get into a lot of outbound marketing. So to conclude, this is what we are targeting is a $500 million market to start off with. But once we venture into other verticals like pet care, salons itself are 950,000 businesses in the US. So this unlocks an overall market size of around 5 billion. So all of this powered by the TinyFish infrastructure. And Thank you.